Hi, my name is Lloyd Young in the West End from America, playing Frankie Valli in the London transfer of Jersey Boys to the Piccadilly Theatre.
So welcome to London. How does it feel for you to be reprising a role that you originated on Broadway?
I'm really excited to be in London playing this part. When the show started here years ago, I would have liked to have done it, but I was otherwise occupied on Broadway, hopefully pleasing the months in advance of ticket buyers on Broadway.
And how have West End audiences compared so far to Broadway audiences?
I think that it takes a little while for them to realize where they are in what New Jersey is all about, and when the songs start rolling out, that they recognize they're totally with us within the story. Jersey is only one state away on Broadway, so everybody instantly knows the references. There's a little bit of a learning curve here, but once it gets rolling, it really gets rolling.
Perfect. And your Frankie Valli predecessor, Ryan Molloy, was in the role for a lot of years, and you've been on and off playing Frankie Valli for many years as well. What do you think it is about that character that makes people stick around and hold on to that role and want to play it? So
I think there are multiple things happening with the character at once. You get to start at a younger age and age. You get to dance. You get to speak directly to an audience who hangs on every word. You get to sing great songs, and you get to transform into a rock star right in front of the audience. There are moments of pathos, and there are moments of joy. There's breakups. There's friendship. It's just it's like a one-stop shop for an actor, and it's a kind of role that you don't find that scope of role in every show. So this is one I think you want to play for a nice long time.
And from my point of view, as an audience member, what struck me when I saw the show was how every song was like, oh, so this was Frankie Valli in the Seasons. I didn't realise. Every song is great, one after the other. Do you think that's one of the main reasons that appeals to the public about the show?
I think that's one of the easy reasons that it would appeal to the public. One of the reasons that it would appeal to almost anyone is because the songs are already so great. And I had a similar experience when I read the script for the first time, thinking, wow, I didn't know that song is theirs, and this song is theirs, and this song is... I was astounded as I read the script, and predicted that the audience would probably have a good time for that reason alone. But I really believe that the reason the audience really loves this show is because it's a rags to riches story, and they get to watch people that they know because we're narrating to them. They get to watch us transform into superstars. And there's nothing more satisfying than watching people you know and care about achieve something. And the audience is also a character in the play, because when we're performing in concert, our concert audience is the live audience in the theater. So it's an experience that we're all in together, and I think that's really the special ingredient of Jersey Boys.
And you've obviously had the chance to play the role on Broadway and now on the West End, and then next coming up in June on the big screen as well. What was it like taking that role and performing it in front of a camera?
At first, I'm going to play this part I played the part already. It's in the can, but it's going to debut on the big screen. It was directed by Clint Eastwood. So at first, I approached the project with a bit of trepidation, because it was a huge translation of a stage performance onto the screen, and I didn't know how that would pan out. But Clint Eastwood saw me do it on stage, and wanted to capture what he saw on stage across the board, not just my performance, on camera. So it turned out that he showed a lot of respect and trust in me for what I would bring instinctively to his environment, and then I clearly had Clint Eastwood's gentle and strong. It seems paradoxical, but his directorial hand is very effective, and I felt completely at ease in doing what I recognized from stage in front of the camera. And I think that it's going to turn out pretty good.
And is it just a stage show on screen, or is the more development of characters and story?
It's the essence of the stage show is there because the writers of the screenplay were the writers of the stage show. So everything that you know from the stage show is there, but you get more because it's a film that can go deeper. I think anybody who loves the stage show will be in seventh heaven enjoying the further development that is there on screen.
And what was it like to work with the likes of Clint Eastwood and Christopher Walken?
Well, Christopher Walken is really fun to work with. It was, I couldn't believe that I was sitting opposite Christopher Walken in scenes with his very distinct speaking style, and that I was on the other end of that. It was incredible to me. Eastwood is such an icon in his world, and I was a newcomer to the Hollywood filmmaking. So at first I was nervous, a little apprehensive, but instantly at ease the first couple days, and in fact so surprised that he encouraged me to share my ideas for how something might play out. So it was much easier and much more a joy than I ever could have expected.
Great. And we've only just had the last Oscars, but already I've seen your name touted for the next Oscars for your role in Jersey Boys. What does that feel like?
Well, I'll say that, to have someone discussing the possibility of Oscars already before anyone, including myself, has even seen this film is testament to how famous this role and this show is across the world. And I take it as a high compliment that anyone would even think that could be a possibility. That would be nice.
And obviously you're in Jersey Boys on the West End until the end of next month, and then I presume you're off promoting the film for a long time. But after that, do you have any other projects lined up outside of Jersey Boys?
Right after I wrapped the film and right before I started to prepare to come here to London, I recorded a solo album called My Turn, which is songs from that period, none of them Frankie Valli songs, except for one, which you can probably guess, which will be following me around the rest of my life, and I'm so happy because it's a good song. Anyway, that's called My Turn. It's on iTunes. And also, after wrapping the movie and before coming here, the President of the United States appointed me to a committee called the President's Committee on the Arts and Humanities, and I'll be working with kids in underperforming schools in a project called Turnaround Arts, where the President's Committee injects arts into all of the subjects in a school to improve the school culture and to raise the morale and performance of the students. And it's been going on since the beginning of the first Obama administration term and has succeeded, so I'll be a special sort of envoy to a new school in the program, and I'm really looking forward to that.
Absolutely. And finally, for anyone considering going to see Jersey Boys, either the stage show or the film, what would you say to them?
Anyone considering seeing Jersey Boys?
How would you sell the stage show or the film?
Well, I'll tell you this. I saw the show when it was at was Prince Edward Theater? Is that what I saw it there, which is a bigger theater. When I opened the show on Broadway, it's a smaller theater. And it was a very intimate feeling, almost like a living room concert. This theater, the Piccadilly, is very similar to the Broadway theater. And the quality and caliber of this cast that I'm playing with right now is very similar to the quality and caliber of that original cast. So, the closest that you could get to understanding what the original cast might have been like is right now at the Piccadilly Theater. So, come and see it.